Democrats say they plan on heading down to El Salvador to stick up for an illegal gangbanger. President Donald Trump signs powerful executive orders, and another activist judge appointed by Obama plans on stopping President Donald Trump's agenda. Live from the White House, here's the top 5 reasons why Trump is trending today. All right, coming at you from the White House here. Number 1 reason Trump is trending today, Caroline Leavitt gives another press briefing. I had the honor of attending it. It was another one that's very difficult to watch and listen. The majority of the questions asked in this press briefing are about this illegal alien that was deported to El Salvador, who the media calls the Maryland dad. Caroline Leavitt even quipping like, oh, they have this guy as the father of the year. He is a proven MS-13 gang member that has been deported, and all of the questions are directed in that way. Now, you also have Democrats, particularly the one in Maryland, the Senator Chris Van Hollen, who plans on going down to El Salvador to pretty much beg President Bukele to ship this illegal immigrant back to the United States. Now, this senator is also the same state in Maryland where Rachel Morin was brutally murdered, and the man was just convicted yesterday. And on the same day, you got a senator saying he's going to go down there and fight for the right of an illegal immigrant. It's very bizarre. You have Cory Booker saying he's going to jump on board. He wants to go down there, and other Democrats want to go down to El Salvador to beg for this illegal immigrant to come back to the United States. I caught up with Tom Homan, the border czar, right here at the White House. Here's what he had to say about that.
I don't care what party you're affiliated with, Republican, Democrat, Independent, we all should want secure communities. We all should want public safety to be number 1 on their agenda. I can't believe there's any Democrat politician does not want public safety threats out of the community. Their number 1 responsibility is protection of communities. But they'd rather go to El Salvador than fix the problem we just talked about in Maryland, fix the problem of Boston, fix the problem that just happened in Washington State. 2 illegal aliens tortured a woman, left her for dead by drilling on her to give her her money, access to ATM stuff, but they're going to go to El Salvador. Makes 0 sense, and that just shows how out of touch of reality the Democratic Party is.
Tom Homan, 100% right there, and it makes absolutely no sense why the Democrats, well, it does make sense. It's because they hate America, they hate you, and they hate the American people. That's exactly why they're willing to go down there and fight for another illegal gangbanger to come back into the country. It's disgusting, and it's sickening. Number 2 reason Trump is trending today, 20,000 IRS agents have taken President Trump up on his offer to resign. The IRS had about 100,000 employees before President Donald Trump took office. Between resignations and layoffs, the IRS is on track to lose about a third of its staff this year. This coming on tax day. This is a great break for the taxpayers because this means there won't have to be any litigation. There won't be any overhead for this. These people will resign, take their buyout, and be gone. We know that President Joe Biden came into office and hired about 22,000 more IRS agents. Roughly 5,000 employees have resigned since January, and an additional 7,000 probationary employees were laid off. Now you have about 21,000 plus IRS employees. We're going to take President Donald Trump up on his offer. They can always try to get a job coding. Number 3 reason Trump is trending today, another activist judge appointed by Obama that's trying to stop the President Trump agenda. This time, it's this lunatic that's trying to stop Trump from deporting all these people that were flown in by the Biden administration. United States District Judge Idaria Talwani, appointed by Barack Obama, has passed ties to Democrats and ruled against immigration enforcement in the first Trump administration. This week, she blocked President Donald Trump from deporting migrants who were released into the United States interior via President Joe Biden's parole pipeline. I told you about all these guys. Some of these people have been getting taxpayer money. This is another activist judge that's going to have to be stopped by the Supreme Court. It seems like nothing else seems to work. Of course, they're going to try to take this to the lower court. The last time they did that, they lost on the appeal. They had to go to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court ruled in President Donald Trump's favor. But again, these activist judges were nowhere to be found when President Joe Biden was just bringing these illegals into the country. They did not care. None of them came up and tried to stop that. Now that Trump's trying to get rid of them. So you have these 2 ways. Number 1, they purposely invaded this country with illegal aliens, and now they are purposely doing everything they can to keep them here. I mean, what in the world? Whose side are you on here? This is absolute treasonous what this administration and what these activist judges are doing here. Number 4 reason Trump is trending today, he signs executive orders. The first one being an executive order to end all Social Security benefits for criminal aliens. Now, how in the world does this have to be something that needs to be signed into an executive order? Why are criminal illegal aliens getting Social Security benefits to begin with? We've seen what Doge had uncovered. I pointed that out yesterday, uncovering all these people that were getting benefits, Social Security benefits, Trump signing an executive order. It just blows your mind that this is something that needs to even be addressed. This should be illegal no matter what. President Donald Trump doing that. He also signs an order, executive order aimed at lowering prescription drug prices. Trump's executive order lowers the price of insulin to as low as 3 cents for low-income patients and the uninsured. Injectable epinephrine for the same group of people as low as $15. So President Donald Trump doing what he said he would do to lower the cost of prescription drug prices and also stopping these illegals from getting Social Security benefits. Number 5 reason Trump is trending today. President Donald Trump was in the East Room with the Navy Midshipman football team, presenting them with their trophy. This was a great ceremony. I was in the East Room with the president as the players got a chance to speak to the crowd there. President Donald Trump is, I don't think he knows how funny he is. He's actually up there talking to these football players. He's got them all cracking up. He brings them up to the microphone, lets them all have their moment. It was a really special moment. A lot of Navy brass in the room there with the president. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth also in the room there. Also Mike Waltz was there. Really great moment for these guys that are going to be serving our country. Many of them guys seniors that will be graduating this year. Really great moment for the Navy midshipmen and their families to be there with President Donald Trump. They were all honored to be there. President Donald Trump actually saying during his speech that Navy recruitment is up the highest it's been since 2002. I mean, the recruitment has been so low across all the branches. Now it is up. We know that the recruitment levels are going up across all the branches, and they were desperately in need of the recruitment numbers to improve because they were falling to historic lows. President Donald Trump, the Department of Defense, Secretary Pete Hegseth, a large part to do with that as they revamp our military. So that's a breakdown I got for you guys here live from the White House, battling the wind here a little bit as the sun goes down on me here. But if you enjoy these breakdowns, make sure you follow the podcast so you can hear the top 5 reasons why Trump is trending each and every day.
Trump is trending, he's everywhere. From the news to the cat babies in our air.